Clive is running a shift. Clive is gonna use his magicka to like pull up that tip screen at restaurants. He's like, take your time, take your time. It's just gonna ask you a few questions. God, you know what, y'all? I bet Clive is also on Uber Eats delivering food, dude. Oh man. Do I summon my Ifrit again? Oh no! Oh. Ramu? Last person I expected here. Although, Ramu does have a tendency to be like a really helpful summon. Like, he's always kind of like this friendly face by us, you know what I mean? He was that in 9, he was that in 15. Ooh, this music. Oh. Oh. Hello.
This way.
Cid!
Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Cid! We've met our Cidolfus. Cid! So Cid is...
Fuck.
Ramu?
Fuck.
This music. And it's Red 13. It's the wolf that helped us in Resident Evil 4. Or is that Torgal? That'd be funny if that was Torgal. Also, I wonder, is this my mom? I wonder. Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Hugo, dear.
I wonder if this is mom.
Desert lion.
Hugo?
Had taken care when chasing the hare. I expected more from the mighty Titan.
So Hugo's the name of the Titan. Interesting. Ooh, look at the patterning on her skirt. I love that. Exactly, y'all. Cid's voice is like butter. Just melts.
But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
Interesting.
My lady, the thunder.
It's Raiden.
We'll be hearing more soon enough.
By the Elder Gods.
You always were fucking snake, Cid.
Okay, so Cid
Gather the men.
has a history with this lady. Interesting. Like, she's got a very wicked bob. If I remember correctly, our mom also had that as well. She too had a wicked bob. Your name B.O.B.? Is it calling you Bob?
Is it really you?
Reunited. A parallel like what happened on the balcony. Oh, do you see that little smile?
Who's this fine hound I see?
Smile he had there.
A fine hound who saved your life. That's who.
Oh shit!
Torgal.
Eh?
His name is Torgal.
It's a acquaintance.
Oh.
You won't mind taking him off my hands.
Wait, so Torgal has the thunder powers? So Torgal is... Torgal is Ramu?
I'd always pictured you as more the chocobo type.
Both.
Clive Rosfield.
Interesting.
Come now.
Look at his fit.
Flame fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumours that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed.
Interesting. Who are you?
Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now,
I did.
on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for.
My boots. Buddy, my boots.
None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion.
Interesting. You know what? I would, if you told me that this is like a younger version of Dr. Sid from Final Fantasy 12, I'd believe it.
You're up.
Who's this? Giant gentleman. He says, thank you so much for the follow, villain TGC. Thank you, thank you.
I mean it.
Look at him.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right.
That's me.
You're welcome to join us.
It's me moaning and whimpering and groaning when I saw Clive for the first time.
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan will have our heads.
Who are you? Also, I expected
Explain everything once we're back at the Hideaway. Come on.
Clive's reaction to be like bigger when he saw Torgal again. Hi. That big man, God, I had something for it. I was gonna say something about him, but I'm blanking now. Never mind. But interesting. So it's Torgal that has the power of Ramu. Or maybe he has the blessing of Ramu. Interesting. The Hideaway. The withered remnants of a once verdant valley, long consumed by the blight. One would have to be either extremely foolish or extremely desperate. Or an extremely desperate fool to make this wasteland their home. So interested to learn more about the blight. And I believe that that's what they called the... No, they called it like... What did they call it in 15? Star Scourge. That's what they called it. I wonder if it's like similar to that. The Central Storm. The Deadlands. Nabrius Deadlands.
Not much further now.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
Also, it's so funny how he like is wearing Jill like a backpack. What's his face does that? Reiko does that in his intro.
Sweet home.
Wonderful. I love what you've done with the place. Interior design is truly Sid's passion. Beautiful. Oh shit. There's like an actual like big ol' village here. The Mughals are back.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well,
Oh.
they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous.
Now.
Starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
No, eat.
You're back.
Talia.
Tarja.
And this is the dominant.
Oh, look.
Old since we found her.
I wonder if she had her tattoo removed.
Look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
But Nan will...
Don't fret about Karen.
Karen.
Taking care of her fee.
all of it.
She's the best healer this side of the belt.
Interesting. Is that a reference to Chiron? Chiron? The guy who like rows you across the river Styx?
You've nothing to worry about. Go on. Have a look around. I'll be in my solo.
Thank you, Mr. Sid. Thank you. We've had RP British Sid in 12. We've had Southern Sid in X. And now we have a good old... What is that? What is that accent? Go on. I think it's like... It's not a very RP British sound. Look at these gents. Hello? I wonder... This is what I was going to say. I wonder if these are the ruins... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. As I'm saying it, I'm deciding that I am wrong. I was going to say... I wonder if these were the ruins where Phoenix and Ifrit fought. But that was like here-ish, I think. Or no, it was like here-ish is where that happened. They would have had to travel like all the way here for that. Oh my god, we've met up with Torgal again. Happy again. Happy days are ahead. Look at this. You know, they do say you should never drink cave water, because cave water is like filled with like poisonous. I don't know if poisonous is the right word, but bad minerals for you.
Cid once told me, the blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was.
Oh.
She'll eventually remember her purpose. All she needs is a little reminding.
I like that quote. Hello. Hello. Oh, school.
Your brand. Lady Tyre might be able to see to that.
Yeah.
But you're a free.
Okay, so the brand is like it's like a slavery thing. Oh god.
Until you've had your medicine.
Attentive bearer. Aw. Bearer. I wonder what bearer is. What are you bearing? And who was Cid in 15? It was Cid the mechanic. That's right. So so far we've had like southern blue collar Cid. We've had I would say West Virginian Cid, and then 2 British Cids. It's funny, I can hear like the squeak of his leather. Oh. I don't think I want to be here. Hello.
Another newcomer. You mind the rules round here, or our next chat will be through the bars.
Through the bars. Who said that? I think it was Trixie Mattel who was calling those like crunchy R's. R's. Through the bars. I wonder like who left all of these ruins around, like some sort of ancient civilization. It's the precursors from Jack and Daxter.
The ecosphere has begun its energy conversion.
To your solar. Aw. He's writing his fan fiction.
Working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. All right. Hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far.
Excellent point. Are you gonna offer me something after you've just blown
Rossfield.
your breath into that? Thank you, sir. That is a gross bottle. That's the kind of bottle that they're like, this wine is from the Pompeii era. And you're like, from like way in the Roman Empire? That sounds disgusting.
I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave.
He's like a Robin Hood figure.
And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other.
Oh.
What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
What else are you gonna do, brother?
Cid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill.
Oh my god, he's token up.
Until my brother is avenged. I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
The Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
Oh, he doesn't know that it's
I stand
him.
here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not.
Interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Aww.
Let's make ready then.
Hooray! I've made a friend.
In the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
Have fun. We've made a friend. I feel like Clive's life, no one's nice to him except for Joshua and his dad. Oh, that's a lie. His army friends were nice to him but then the mom didn't like him. The guys that he was running with at the beginning of the game didn't like him. But now
Downstairs.
it's I know, Cid. I just wanted to see if you had anything else to say. But now Cid's like wanting to be my friend. And that's so wonderful. 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 Oh. Hey, what's her name? Guts? Gits?
Oh no. Goots, was it?
Gits.
Perhaps you can help. Cid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
Nan and Blackthorn?
A blacksmith?
Ah.
To the forge it is then.
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this.
I love
Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
I love the voice actor that they chose for him. This big burly beast of a man. And they give him this like really light voice. It's sweet. Hello. Surly Sam.
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Cid to Lostwing and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so?
A noisome spirit better suited to stripping oil from a painter's canvas than consumption. Okay.
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Oh, damn you, Goots. All right, all right.
Ha 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 ha.
Hasty.
This literally does not look like a Final Fantasy game, which is crazy. I feel...
I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind. And the belt sees a square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Cid decide what's best for you.
Interesting.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Come on, nearly there.
Hello? Who's this? Oh, more. More of the branded. Fascinating. Fascinating.
Quick as you like.
Wait, no, I think you're a different person. You're not Cid. You're a different brown-haired, bearded man.
Right, we make him comfortable while the bed's made up.
Interesting.
You're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
Me? Hey. So this is Otto.
I got myself into.
Okay, so branded slash bearers is what they're called.
Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you?
I'm one of them.
Shit, at this rate, he won't make it through the night.
Oh, does he have the blight or something?
Upstairs to the infirmary. We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Hey, don't be mean to me.
After Jill.
We can check it on Jill, see if she's okay. Jillifer. Jilfer Roth. Hey.
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be
Time for tearful reunions.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs.
Hold on. Sorry, I just wanted... the numbers weren't matching up on my thing, so I had to just double check.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary.
Thank you, Mum.
My work's just begun.
I wish I could, like, pinpoint this accent. Like, it's not quite Scottish. It's not quite Irish. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Chris.
Another fine day at the Hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains.
Hey, Sakana.
By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything?
You're Otto Octavius.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Lady Karen.
Oh,
It's Karen.
and thanks.
Karen.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself...
I love how everyone's like,
You helped.
sure, buddy. Sure you're not coming back. Mr. Clive, you have no other friends besides us. What do you mean you're not coming back? Side quests unlocked. Now, I will say, y'all, I am 110% aware that side quests are like the consistent thing that I've heard people don't like about Final Fantasy 16. But I've said it during 15, I've said it during every other Final Fantasy RPG that we've played. I am a side quests fan. I am a side quests fan, and so that's not gonna knock it at all for me. I love just like sitting in front of my TV and just like playing side quests. Like I said, I'm not gonna do a lot of it on stream. A lot of it I'm probably just gonna do on my own time. The Fat Chocobo can be found on the local map. The Fat Chocobo. Orchestrion.
Who are these people?
Karen.
I need supplies for my journey to Lost Wing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours.
Is that a staff behind you?
Since he followed Cidolfus one night, I've seen to it that he's
Oh.
his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something?
Absolutely, ma'am.
You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil?
Pocket full of gil?
Doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
Are her eyes purple? I'm not reading that. Okay,
That's all.
Why, you've barely a guilty name.
True. Oh, thank you for the pasta check. Look,
You're taking
my
it so
dog.
now. And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception.
Can I equip Torgal with things?
But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
Torgal's out here getting us deals, getting us bargains. Love you, bubby. Clive, I think this is the first time he's smiled in so long.
Yes? What?
Oh.
An interest, are you?
Wondering why such a comely, cultured lady, blah, 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 blah. Because she's got a special arrangement with the rabble-rouser, that's why. I scratch Sid's back and he scratches mine. This is weird that it's not voice acted. Uses me old trading connections to bring in whatever him and his little band need, and they pay what I ask.
The deal?
What? It's only voicing like little bits and pieces of this dialogue. He's giving me home here, far from the prying eyes of those who wish me ill, and there's no shortage of them, believe you me. I thought that once I thought that us graduating from Final Fantasy VIII was gonna mean that I don't have to read out anything anymore. Do you have anything to say?
Well, I ain't the cook, am I?
Though I've tasted Kenneth's brown, yeah, I might as well be. Sid needed a smith and I needed a smithy. Call it a marriage of convenience. Doesn't hurt that the forge is the hottest this side of hell, or that it works without magic. I won't have no barra suffering for me.
Anything needs repairing.
Or retooling, you bring it here, along with your materials, and any scraps left over I keep. What? What do you mean you keep?
Off you go then. Don't want to keep Sid waiting.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I just stepped in the chicken. Also, where did that Moogle go? Oh.
The Arret Stone is now accessible. The customization virtual battlescape provides Clive a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Additional options have become available as Clive progresses in the story. Oh my god! Chadley has reached me between games, dude. Chadley's found me. Chadley's gauntlet of horrors has found me again. Oh no! Hooray.
You all done?
No. There's like a green marker there that I need to see.
Leaving already, are ya?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. Always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
Something between you two?
Right.
Something going on there? A little romance. Hey, Chicken Conroy. Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm good. How are you? How are you doing? Ah, he's smiling again. Life is good again for our good friend. Fast travel. Now that's what I'm talking about. One of the things that I hope, I'm wondering if it's back, is in 7, there was this really wonderful mechanic where after you finished a side quest, it takes you back to the quest giver so you can receive your reward. And so I'm wondering if that's made a return.
I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
Timber? Hey, shout out to Final Fantasy VIII.
The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet.
I'm so happy. What a wonderful reference.
To souls in need of sustenance. For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring.
I've never been offered a man's strongbox so openly before. I'm definitely getting like almost Skyrim-esque vibes, you know what I mean?
And be careful, they're hot.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Clive is... Wait. Am I serving people? Oh my god.
Your food.
What?
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad.
Oh my god.
You're ragged already, I expect.
Clive is running a shift. He's a server. He's a server shift, dude. That's wonderful. Do you think they're gonna tip?
Well met, lad. And keep up the good work.
Clive is gonna use his magicka to like pull up that tip screen at restaurants. He's like, take your time, take your time. It's just gonna ask you a few questions. Hello. Ooh, an artist. Look at him. This guy's so mysterious, reading in the dark.
Well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and...
Oh, you know what this guy looks like? If you told me that this is an updated version of Final Fantasy X, little boy soldier he's my young lad, he's my son. What's his name? Clasco. He looks like Clasco. Chicken Conroy says, being part of the Royal Army doesn't pay as well as you'd think.
Before it gets cold. Of course.
The Imperial Army is really out here shafting their soldiers, dude. Their soldiers have to pick up a second shift just so that they can survive. Here, I have something to say.
You something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my...
Imagine inside the strong box is like some massive like power boost. It's the fat chocobo summon. It's the fat chocobo materia. That's what's in here. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, one of the things that I think is super interesting so far, and this side quest really just illuminated this for me. Clive is not like your regular royal. You know what I mean? Clive is a man of the people. Clive, like even from the moment that he was in, the son of the Archduke, and he had all of these like titles and all this stuff, he was still fighting with the soldiers, you know what I mean? He was fighting for his place among the, in the barracks. And so Clive has never really known the taste of the silver spoon. He has always been one of the people, and I think that's always such a fascinating aspect of his character. You know what I mean? The not quite royal. I saw Clive once at the local Walmart at the weekend, too. True. Hey, I'd believe it. A third shift? God, you know what, y'all? I bet Clive is also on Uber Eats delivering food. Dude, it sucks out here. Clive is struggling to pay his rent. He's out here working 3, 4, 5 jobs. Wizened man.
Yours is not a familiar face.
Ooh, what a wonderful beard.
Well then. Allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II.
That's a powerful name. And I feel like you're going to be really important. Do you think he's going to be our lore goat like Macon was in X?
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes.
Cute.
On account of the company I keep. And what varied?
Oh, he has really kind eyes.
I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories.
Bijou and
the
baubles.
History and culture of these isles have ever been.
You are the lore goat. It's Macon.
Alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps.
Oh my god!
Would care to listen. When I was very young.
This always cracks me up that it's not fully voiced. When I was very young and lived beyond these shores, my father would read to me every night from the only book we had, A History of Valisthea by Moss the Chronicler. We've heard of Moss before. So is Valisthea the name of the land that we're in? So enchanted was I by this realm of myth and magic that when I was of age, I enlisted as a deckhand on a merchant galley, that I might see it with my own eyes.
Yet, when I arrived,
what I found was a land of war and suffering, darkened by the blight and the evil in men's hearts. Still, I was determined to follow in the footsteps of Moss and record what I could. And so I did in all manner of places and all manner of roles until my aging legs could carry me no longer.
Fortunately,
Sid found me by the roadside, so to speak, and offered me a place here where I might continue my studies, albeit without the wandering. Interesting. Oh, so
piled some new entries. If you would like to see them.
Clive tells Harpocrates of his missions. Harpocrates updates his tomes.
You wish to study?
Oh, that was real cute. Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna spend so long here. Y'all, I told y'all I'm gonna read most of all this stuff on my own. I'm gonna be literally I'm gonna have to spend an entire Sunday just sitting here with Harpocrates, just reading through these. Toggle, Ambrosia. Did we save Ambrosia? Clive's personal steed. Saving him from certain death at the cost of an eye, a price she gladly paid. Okay, so it doesn't say that she died, so maybe Ambrosia's still out there? His name is Cidolfus. Yes! It's Telamon. Benedicta Harmon. Okay, so she is a different person. I'd asked earlier if Benedicta was the same person as their mom, but it looks like that's not the case. This guy's very pretty. What's his name? Fuck. In 15, the brother, the Laertes of that. I'm throwing my panties at this guy. Okay, it's Wade would be the same. Oh, so Wade is dead. No, Sir Wade. When he was swallowed by the flames of the rampaging phoenix. Sir Tyler and Wade dead. Confirmed. Okay, her name's Annabella. Just like the fucking doll from the horror movie. Of course she'd share a name. She'd share a name with the horror doll. Chocobo Keeper. Golly. Also, it's interesting to me. There's very subtle differences that they've done from the chocobos here and the chocobos in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because in Final Fantasy VII Remake, they're the yellow is a bit brighter, it's a bit more of a playful color. And they're cartoonish, right? They're cartoonish and they're comical. But these are meant to be war chocobos to fit into the aesthetic of this world. So I think it's very masterful what they've done to turn down the saturation. They've added some sort of I don't know, damage and grit to the beaks. The eyes are less cartoonish. Those look like beady little eyes. So I really like that they've done that with this. Also, I think making the legs almost hyper-realistic is also another way that they've done that. Open the world map. Interesting. So it's not a full open world. It's location-based. Oh Oh no. Mosquitoes. The first time when I came here to Atlanta, I found a dojo that was practicing outside, and I was like looking for to continue my karate journey. And summer in Atlanta is so infested with mosquitoes. And I discovered that on that very day that I went to go practice with them. I got there in my short shorts and my t-shirt ready to practice, and I was getting eaten left and right by all of these bugs and mosquitoes. And when I got home, my entire leg was red, full of like little rashes. It was the worst experience I've ever had when it came to martial arts.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
So this just brought me back there.
Taking the Crystal Road.
And I told you that we're outlaws.
True.
You want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor? You know.
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. But a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it.
Torgal! Hey, Bubby.
That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Yay!
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Torgal has joined the party and will fight alongside Clive! Chicken Conroy says, I saw some people in the comments of a YouTube video of Rebirth annoyed because it wasn't Unreal Engine 5 or photorealistic. Yeah, it's supposed to be stylized. I think Final Fantasy does a really good job of like differentiating style by both their music and by the graphics. Like think about the difference between Final Fantasy 8 and 9, right? 8 is a lot more realistic. Like that was the big jump that they had from 7 to 8, was that 8 was supposed to be like, oh, these are like real people, they look like real people and real human proportions and da-da-da-da-da. But then in 9, they kind of threw that out and went in a more fairy tale direction. And they did that by like shortening making them a little bit more stylized characters like Kina, and just in their human characters with Zidane and all of them. And the music is also a little bit more whimsical in 9 as well. And so that's kind of indicative of that, right? That style change. And so you can feel that also in the newer stuff, right? To a much lesser degree, but with the newer stuff. So 16 and 7 Remake and all of its like iterations are a great example of that. 7 is still a whimsical experience despite it having photorealistic graphics now. Launch an enemy into the air. We can have air attacks. Timely Assistance. The accessory known as the Ring of Timely Assistance removes the need for giving Torgal commands. When this item is equipped, Torgal will attack and heal automatically based on the current battle situation. You know what this reminds me of, y'all? This reminds me of Angelo. Torgal and Angelo are best friends.
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts.
Is it gonna be the behemoth?
How reassuring.
You're
Interesting.
welcome for that and the shortcut.
Golly, dude, look at all of this. So stunning. This is a Final Fantasy game. Oh, can I pet him? Hi. What? And I can give him a treat. Hooray! He's huge, dude. Look how big this dog is. Aw, Clive's been sad for so long, and now he has like some comfort. Look at this place. Worgans. He kicked the shit out of that. Look at these guys. Ah! You know who that guy reminds me of? There was a like a forest beast that you fought like that in 12. After the Erudite village.
Looking
So
for food.
cool.
No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Interesting.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Oh, what's wrong? Clive has very expressive, kind eyes.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
The wolf in Until Dawn. I think that you know, if you gave him a loving home, he could end up like Torgal. You know, if y'all haven't watched my playthrough of that, I named that dog Kimari.
And you only think to mention this now.
After no one in particular. Oh, I can. Okay, hold on.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
I can execute an air combo. It's just like Mortal Kombat 1. We're right.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
God, he's so hot. This is my Leon Kennedy chain scene. What the hell? Clive.
The ruins.
Whoa. Oh my god. I just got major Xenoblade vibes.
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on.
Were they in space? The, God, what are they called? The Fallen? It would make sense why they're called the Fallen, because they fell from space. They were there with Adele. Look at this. Hold on. Torgal, can you believe this, buddy? I feel like there's that one TikToker who has the golden retriever. His name, Fetch? I think her name is Nala. But I feel like him right now with her climbing these mountains. Literally coming from Final Fantasy VIII. This is incredible. So, I'm stunned. Wow. It makes you really appreciate playing old Final Fantasy. Makes you really appreciate how far we've come. Ah! It's Megan Fox. Megan Fox in Mortal Kombat.
I can see that. Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does it?
Get him! I wonder if Torgal can damage. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I wish that Torgal would just attack automatically. Or his, I wish, what's that thing in Final Fantasy 12? I wish his gambits were on. So he would attack, and then when I tell them to do something different, that's when he would do it. Does that make sense? Like his general mode is attack. Ayo. Ayo. Now we are Red Dead Redemption skin it. God, dude. Cloud would have like walked so slowly across that gap. Clive went for it.
We won't be going this way.
Animal instinct? Why trust in your own animal instinct when you now actually have an animal at your side? If you are lost, hold down L3 and let Torgal point you in the right direction.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh my god, Torgal. You're so helpful, buddy. I wanted to pet him for all he's done. Get over here. Get over here! I'm scaring him.
Keep your distance, boy.
Oh, love an AoE. We love an AoE. We love AoEs and AO3 here. No, Monty, don't do that. Don't. Monty, you're not allowed to tear up again because of the graphics. Come on, buddy. You can't do that again. I'm just so over. I love how far we've come. I love how far we've come. I love how far we've come. As a gaming community, I love how far we've come. This looks like a boss stage. Hey, that hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. I can still spot a boss stage from a mile away. It's gonna be that big creature, is it not? Yes! Yes! You look like an adamantoise, like face-wise. Body-wise, no, not so much.
You'd better hope so.
This shouldn't take too long.
Fafnir! Yeah, that's the name of the that's the name of that thing. That's the name of the thing I was mentioning.
Short, just not quite as
Whoa!
But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
I thought so.
Oh, that's the name of the boss in 12. Beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, so that's a vertical. Good. Whoa! I was reading a comment and I looked up. Yo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's no combo at the end of that. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Sid, stop standing there like an idiot and just help me. Oh, oh god! Spin cycle? Oh my god. Like I said, I've said this before when I was playing through 12. If they remade this game, they remade that game, I'd expect the boss fight for Fafnir to end up just like this. You know what I mean? Something similar to this. Like imagine like your full party, job system and everything, fighting a boss like this, dude. Come on. That'd be so cool. Oh my god. God, it's that one that keeps getting me. So far, I've only found 1 or 2 combos for the spells. 2, 3. It's 4 times combo and 3 times combo. 2. And I think 3 times combo does a pushback as well. Fafnir of the North, dude. God, one of the best things about like playing so much more, so like these Final Fantasy games, is like you see these things and it's always such a treat. No, Skyle. Oh, God, we fought a Fafnir. Oh, second form.
Come on.
Stand back.
Oh, so he is Ramu. Or no, he could be imbued with, or the like Ramu's blessing. He did skidoosh. Oh.
You're a dominant.
Oh no, he is a dominant.
I am. Aye. Well, not by choice, mind. Old bloody Rome of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Interesting. So this being a dominant, like, is it a negative impact on your health in some way? Because Josh was also really sick.
Cid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominance and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts.
Interesting.
Kinda used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind of choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Okay?
Interesting. A place where we can die on our own terms. I guess I need to figure out the relation between a bearer and a dominant. Because I thought that the bearer was the guy with the... Are the people with the brand. But maybe I'm mistaken about that. I don't know. There's a little bit of me that feels like... I could see there being like a bad guy arc for Cid, you know what I mean? I say this as Coco Puff Panda says, I love Cid so much. I do too, but I think that it'll be such a fascinating conversation to have. I hate to like spoil it for people, but like think of final season of AOT, right? Where I think that there are these beings with such great power, godlike power, who are now seen as like outcasts, and you know, they are feared so much by humanity that they are treated like dirt and treated like pariahs and treated so poorly. And there are certain people like Cid who are saying, we can stand up, we have the power to stand up, but we just aren't doing it. You know what I mean? He wants to change things for the better, but does that mean reversing the roles? Does that mean subjugating those who do not have that power and making them the slaves to them? You know what I mean? It's interesting. It's an interesting question that's been posed in the other thing that I mentioned. I don't want to be a huge spoiler.